Hi, I'm Said Bin Adi, the author. How do you do? Have you ever been asked, are you praying to the right God? That's the title and the question the book is trying to answer. The book starts off by offering an easy-to-follow introduction to renowned world religions, which includes Islam, the Watchtower Society, although you might know them as Jehovah's Witnesses, the Latter-day Saints, also known as Mormons, the Catholic Church, traditional Christianity, and various Christian denominations, such as the Reformed Churches of Calvinism. This book offers an accurate, accessible, and incisive coverage of the beliefs and practices of these different religious systems, with an emphasis on how they relate to each other. Are You Praying to the Right God has been meticulously edited for clarity and readability and supported by primary source documents and integrated media resources. This piece of literature is conceived both for anyone with little or no background on theological matters and for the more advanced researcher. The sequence of events laid out on its pages follow a seemingly coincidental thread. However, it will soon be apparent that these same events are related to each other by specific patterns. Each chapter begins with a concise overview explaining the basic tenets of this faith. Then follows an acute but refreshing presentation of both the differences and the similarities among these worldwide religions. The author's approach is different than what one expects by systematic theological dissertations. It goes straight to the point as an indispensable guide to the questions human beings have asked for millennia. It works specifically well as a tool to examine your own Christian faith, but it also inspires believers of other creeds and even unbelievers to research the facts and the uncertainties behind their own beliefs. It is basically an easy-to-understand guide which will provide you with the distinctive historical and authoritative teachings of each religion, with an emphasis on the new religious movements, at times rightly or wrongly identified as cults, an introduction on ways to engage followers of these new religious movements. It will give you the basis for identifying corrupt belief systems, the tools to be able to recognize spiritual counterfeit and respond to them with biblical knowledge and compassion. Are You Praying to the Right God is arranged in a precise and pertinent format which will help you better understand the fundamental enduring conflicts between various religious groups. In my efforts, I have tried to sensibly and respectfully address controversial topics such as, for example, the lives of the cult's leaders, their unbelievable revelations that never came true, or their conflicting teachings. The use of comparative analysis attempts to evaluate the differing holy books' interpretations. Then, occasionally, we'll delve into historical accounts such as the Crusades, Jerusalem, the traditional elements of jihad, and the Islamic Sharia, the intriguing beliefs of Calvinism, archangels and false gods, description of the latest and trendier end-time prophecies interpretations, controversial scientific experiments, the Trinity, and much more. What does set this book apart from the competition? It tries to combine a detailed reference data with a pleasurable writing style. It makes use of specific jargon along with an elegant writing style. Thus, if you are both well acquainted with the subject or if you've just heard it for the first time, this book is meant to inform and entertain. The plot unravels stylishly, leaving the reader craving for more. The paperback edition displays a professional cover and a well-edited interior. A Kindle edition will also be available. The different formats of the book can be purchased at the Amazon's website. In this short exposé of the book's content, you will discover that Bible quotes play an important role in comparing the various religious texts of each religion. Thus, this study will provide you with a foundational knowledge of the variances between their scriptures. The willingness to engage readers of all walks of life is at the heart of the matter. The testing of preconceived ideas can open the doors to endless possibilities and venues which have not been explored yet. Are You Praying to the Right God will surprise many due to the connection of seemingly unrelating events, which at the end come together full circle. The author does not shy away from presenting his own opinions, often drizzled with a dose of sense of humor, but he also encourages readers to draw their own conclusions. You will not fail to discover that the book is more than meets the eyes. These hidden realities become even more apparent once revealed through the lenses of the best scholars for each religion and the study of their own publications. You will possess a tool drenched with facts that were uncovered after years of researching. Think about it. When will you ever have the time to investigate such matters on your own? This book is for anyone searching for answers on their spiritual journey, to those who are perhaps trying to escape false belief systems, or to those who are just looking for a good read. Amazon offers a further description of the book on the web. Are You Praying to the Right God by Seth B. Nardi is one of a kind. Will you dare checking it out? It might surprise you. I'm convinced that it will be beneficial to yourself, your family, friends, and acquaintances. Without giving away too much, or lessening the element of surprise, as a summary of the various topics covered in the book, I'll introduce some short annotation that might be able to stimulate your appetite. In the chapter dealing with the Jehovah's Witnesses, for example, I was personally taken aback by the many prophecies handed down by their group's leaders that never came to pass. You wouldn't believe to what extent they went. Therefore, their justifications are being examined and tested for accuracy. Another chapter deals with the psychological side effects of belonging to controversial religious groups. It elucidates concepts on how they attract new individuals into their fold. The chapter on the Mormons handles similar issues and their possible connection to secret societies. Furthermore, the mesmerizing similarities of the Mormons' traditional views with those of the Islamic faith will certainly raise some eyebrows. The chapter on Calvinism delineates captivating doctrines in which the interpretation of Scripture appear to defy common sense. Put it simply, Bible's verses that traditionally had held certain well-established meanings, in Calvinism they appear to have been turned on their heads. The chapter on the Roman Catholic Church reveals hidden truth often mingled with conspiracy theories, but even here we'll follow different leads in our quest for truth. Will the Catholics come out unscathed? Hardly, and the chapter on the Trinity will challenge even the most zealous scholar. It's packed with reference material. The chapter on Islam covers a variety of subjects, starting from pre-Islamic historical resources, continuing to the inception of the religion, its controversial founder and companions, textual analysis complemented with data from the most recent archaeological discoveries, the probable link to other groups which predated Islam, and the leads to the numerous revelations God delivered to Muhammad. Where did they originate? Do you want to find out? I am confident that by reading my book you'll be spiritually weaponized with knowledge, and you'll be able to discern the connection between each religion. Are you praying to the right God? That's the title. Will it benefit its readers and indirectly the whole world? Only time will tell. It's up to you now to join in by buying a copy and spread the message. Thank you very much to all you listeners. I hope with all my heart that this helped. Is this book what you've been looking for? Remember, they don't come around like that very often. Should you be intrigued by the mysteries you might find within, please do not hesitate to follow through by clicking on the links on the page and below, which will take you to my website and to the Amazon page for more details. This was the author, Seth Nardi. I wish you good luck on all of your endeavors and in the search for truth.